Today I'm going to show you how to grow your brand organically, but just following some simple rules that I've learned throughout my career on growing a six-figure community online. So before we dive directly in, I'm going to talk a little bit about myself. I'm Sigvivo. I have the social media page on IG, Sigvivo. I've grown this community with my business partner to over 6 figures in a time frame of 6 months. So first of all, we're going to talk about how social media exactly work and what to take care of when starting out. First of all, you have to think about that social media, especially Instagram and TikTok, are two platforms but also two businesses, and a business needs to make money to stay alive. So the question comes, how do those businesses make money? And it's pretty simple. Those businesses are the entertainment niche. That means their viewers need to be entertained. They need to stay long on the platform or engage with the content that is on it. So basically, when you think about it, it's also simple for us to identify our main goal when we're jumping on those platforms and want to become successful. So just create content that engages with people, but also lets them stay long on the platform so they can grow more organically. That means whenever you have a good video or a reel on your social media, that platform IG or TikTok sees it and they push it directly to the For You page. Why? Because so more people can look at that but also engage with it. And it's a very simple way of how social media really works. The next thing will be, what do they take care of and where should you put your focus on when starting out? In the beginning, of course, it's important to start with quantity. You need content, you need to boost your content, you need to post so you can collect all the data from your specific type of people that you want to engage with. But still, do not let the quality die inside of this system. It's also important for you to post quality content so the platforms see that you're putting time and effort. Also, your community has a bigger value out of it. So now that we talked about the general stuff of social media, I'm going to go through some rules that you need to take care of and keep in mind when starting out. The first one will be to engage with the community. It's important for you to build a community all around your social media page. It doesn't matter if it's a clothing brand, it doesn't matter if you're just selling courses, or it doesn't matter if it's just a car page. It's important for you to engage with the community. And engaging is not only just writing DMs with different type of people. Engaging is more than that. It's liking, sharing, reposting other people's stuff that have the same type of content as you. Just keep in mind, it's not only you, but also 1,000 other people that want to engage with your content. So be active on it, repost, comment on other people's posts, like, share, repost, but also get engaging content out so people can also relate with your brand content, also whatever you want to build, for example, a car page. The next rule will be content variety. At the beginning, most of the people just stick to one specific type of content, and in the long run it doesn't work out for them well because they haven't tried enough. They stick to one, so they kind of focus on one specific type of people they want to engage with. At the beginning, you don't really know which people you want to gather, which people you want to attract to your page. So this is why it's important for you to try and create different types of content. Have a big variety and just start posting. Like I said in the beginning, it's important for you to start posting and gathering as much data as you can, so you can also know at the end of the day the target audience you want to attract. The next one will be quality over quantity. I said in the beginning, and yes, quality is very important, but also quantity. So you have to kind of have a good amount of them both. That means you don't have to post every other day just because you need to post something. It's important for you also to put time and effort in it, because at the end of the day, it is your community behind it, but also the platforms. They want to push your content for the viewers to see it, engage with it, also stay longer on it. So I'll make a quick plan for you, just for you to understand. If you're posting every day, just change it up to post every other day or every 3 days, but let the content be qualitative good, but also put time and effort in it so your car page or whatever you're just starting to building looks more aesthetic but also better. The last rule will be brand association. At the end of the day, you have to think about your brand. You're building a brand. It means you have to build trust but also reliability with your customers. It means that people need to know you of something. For example, we know Supreme because of their logo and because of all those crazy things they'll build. And this is their image. So just take a moment and think about, who do you want to be for other people? What do you want to represent? And so, like that, start building up your Instagram account or your image on social media by that idea. That means stay aesthetic with your Instagram account, because like I said, at the end of the day, you want to build trust with your customers. It's important for you to think about that your Instagram is basically your business online card. For example, you're in the middle of the city. 2 new stores just open up. The one is Foot Locker and the other one is a new brand or a newcomer, I would say like that, League of Brands. And you're standing right in front of those 2 new shops, shoe shops. Psychologically seen, you'll go to Foot Locker first because you know the brand, you trust them, and they have a specific type of image in the shoe type of business. And after you finish with Foot Locker, you're gonna check out the new store. And like that is also with your brand. It takes a little bit of time for you to build a specific type of brand association, but in the long run, it will be worth it, but also pay out when you just start making money with it. Now I'm gonna show you how an Instagram account should look like when starting, but also long-term scene. And for that, I'm gonna jump directly into my business account, Sigvivo. So I'm on it right now, and so the first thing that you see when you're jumping on Sigvivo are the posts, of course, the colors, but also the bio. And this is important for your Instagram account also. It's important for you to have an eye-catching aesthetic, but also pictures that people can stay on it and engage with it. I'm gonna go with the bio first. In the bio, there should always be what type of business you're in and what type of work you're doing. For example, at Sigvivo, we are the biggest Psychomods community in the world. That's the truth. We are a mentor, yes, because we have the Scale project, and the last one is Scale Your Psychomods business. It's also related to the mentorship, but also the Scale project. Next up, what is very, very important when you're creating an Instagram account are your highlights. I always give this example. When you're going into a girl's Instagram account, the first thing you will check out are the highlights. Why? Because the highlights represent what type of person she is, but also what she represents. And that's the same with your brand. When we are going to Sigvivo, first highlight is whips, because we like cars. The next one will be lifestyle, because basically this is what we are doing. We're 2 young entrepreneurs and we're just living our lives like we want to while working from anywhere in the world. And the next thing will be the Scale project. That means it's related to our business and what we do to create this lifestyle for us. For example, if you want to build a car page, you're gonna have only cars, different type of cars, car meetings, etc. Just adapt your highlights to the specific type of content you want to follow, but also aesthetic. So the next one will be the post raster. Most businesses use a post raster to announce something. Is it maybe a drop? Is it a new item? But also something related to their business. And for Sigvivo, it is lifestyle. It's our lifestyle because this is the type of content we're pushing on, but also building an image on. So after finalizing everything, I'm gonna give you my final thoughts on what to keep in mind when starting an Instagram account and wanting to grow on social media in the organic way. I would say just stay consistent with it. It's very important for you to not give up. Yes, the first 1 to 6 months may be difficult, but still, sometimes the algorithm needs more time, but also sometimes you need more time to adapt to that type of content, but also to the type of person you want to become while growing with your business. The next thing will be to adapt to trends. We live in a society where trends are generated every single second. So just stay active on it and adapt to it. What do I mean by that? Just go with the trends, use them for your advantage, and just grow with it. The next thing will be the foster community, and I also mentioned it in the general rules. It takes time to engage with your community. Stay with it, engage with it, take care that you build a specific type of channels where your community can engage with. That means even if it's a Discord channel, a Telegram channel, but also provide free stuff for them. It makes your community build trust with you, reliability, but also helps you grow with them while also attracting new customers or clients or only viewers to your page. I hope you guys could get some value out of it, and like I said, stay on it and do not give up.